When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Where's the background? There's Home Park. I was wondering where Home Park was, but now we finally found Home Park. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. But why am I? There's something going on here. What's going on? Why am I on the top left? I'm usually on the top left. But hey ho, we're back. We're back. We're back. We haven't done a stream in a long, long time, everyone. Well, I say a long, long time. It was like a couple of days ago now. But well, get used to it now because we won't be doing a stream for quite a while after this one because it'll be it's international break now. But honestly, this is going to be. I think it'll probably be a well-deserved break for all of us, really. After the last couple of games we've been watching from Argyle, but hope you all doing very well today.
Yeah, that's very true.
Argyle Way. Happy as I could be. I am in a happy mood, but obviously a couple of days ago we wasn't after the game that we watched and saw with our own very eyes. But we're going to try and keep ourselves in a very positive mood today and just get through this stream. Load of people in it, and thank you for the donation before we even started from Charlton fan as well, because you're an absolute legend as well. Absolutely legend of the channel for all of the donations you have been pulling off so far. Since we did get since we did end up getting obviously the donations and the members, but we'll read some of the messages. We'll read that message now as why not you donate. Charlton are massive everywhere we go. We are going up and you are staying out. Keep up the good work. Mumbo, good enough for Premier League. That's a good way to start off the stream today, isn't it? Before we actually get in.
Yeah, I would say he's not. I'd say he hasn't even been worth the £1 million we spent for him.
I mean, Charlton ain't gone up because they couldn't beat Blackpool at home. So
Oh God, is that really what we're going to start with now, Liam?
I'm just saying.
I think a good one to start with is this Marcus comment about bring back Cooper, put in Azaka and Roberts. Couldn't do any worse than this shit show. And I disagree with that massively. I think if we bring back Cooper now, he's not got no experience. So if we brought him back in, I think the perfect game would be Wednesday. But even
Wednesday,
yeah. And then putting in an Azaka and a Roberts who have got not even League One experience behind them, put them in a championship against a fast-toning league, a league where you can have 20 shots and still not score and go lose 2-0, Millwall. It's just going to ruin their confidence. So I'd say it's a bit of a rash comment. I think, a lot of people at the moment are giving stick to players, but we just need to ride it out. I don't know if anyone's seen that, with the comments I was putting on the Argyle post about how this fan base has all of a sudden turned toxic. Because if we look at the start of the season, we said we was ready for a relegation battle, and now we've had a few wins and we found ourselves mid-table. All of a sudden, everyone thinks that we are an established championship club when we're not. I think everyone needs to take a step back and realise, we're new to this league. The fact we've even beat Norwich 6-0, the fact we've beat Blackburn
6-2
or 6-2, Blackburn 3-0, I think it shows that, we're going to be good enough. But having fans putting downers like that is just going to destroy the players' confidence.
Well, I agree.
I mean, 6-0 would have been nice, England, the clean sheet, but yeah.
We got loads.
Obviously,
we will talk about loads more of that throughout this stream. Of course, we got loads to talk about, predictions and etc. We got obviously player rating usual. Remember that, but obviously 3-1 loss to Swansea. This is obviously for the review today. How many words could we describe that game though? Poor second half.
Frustrating.
Not really up for it in the second half. What did Shuey say? That's one thing I'm going to put in there. What did Shuey say before the second half? That's what I want to bloody know. Simple as that.
Because it's happened twice now.
Yeah. And another one, Swansea absolutely was all up for in their second half, and their defence absolutely saved them first half, and the goalkeeper. So there you go. But if I'm honestly going to say, we looked very good that first half, but it was just annoying that we let it all go that second half, and we had the chances to go 2-0 up first half, and we absolutely bottled it.
Well, this just summarises it anyway. There you go.
basically, that is the
I don't know.
Sum it up.
Boys,
A
it's Swansea. It's Swansea. It's an established team. You know, we didn't take our chances. We didn't score. We lost. Their second goal was an
And that's-
absolute blinder.
There was.
This is the difference between League One, and Championship. League One last season, we was able to get away with some of the chances we missed, and we still got points from the games. This season, we don't put away our chances, and we absolutely bottle the game, and we don't get the points. It's a massive difference between these two leagues. Simple as that.
We're doing above par, I'd say. We're doing above par. And as Andrew Shakespeare's just put there, the fans need to get behind the lads and cheer them on.
Absolutely.
We need to do. What has happened at Home Park this past couple of weeks? It's, you know, we went from it being called a fortress now, so we don't even chant. There's no atmosphere. It's probably the poorest atmosphere I've seen at Home Park in at least 2-3 years, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's getting worrying now, of course, as well for most of the Argyle fans that obviously go to Home Park. Obviously, last season was an absolutely memorable season for all of the best reasons. Home Park, the amount of wins we got, the crowd being behind the players, and obviously, like you said, Harvey, being a fortress this season, not being a fortress this season, as it's a harder league, and you've got to take a step back
And I mean,
realize how hard this league actually is. People think that you can just breeze through and get to the Premier League piece of piss. It's not like that. It's not like that.
It's the hardest league in the world. People
It's
say
one of the hardest leagues to get out of, in my opinion.
It is one of the hardest leagues to get out of, and that's the
And I
home
think
form.
anyone else can agree with me on that.
Like, look,
Yeah.
we're still
Yes.
temp. Wait, are we temp? No, we're not temp.
Yeah, this is home form. We're
Home
saying.
form.
Yeah, home form. See, the home form, 3 wins, 3 losses,
Doing incredibly well.
Relegation do hurt.
And I mean,
like
you said, I mean, we do call Home Park a fortress, but
to be honest, it could be worse. You could be QPR. Look at QPR. They haven't even won a game yet.
Hang on, let me get that up.
the game against
They haven't even won a
game against
yet at home.
the game against Wednesday at home. I mean, I wouldn't. I won't be surprised if Wednesday.
I don't know if I'll be able to say that.
Yeah. You say Norwegian?
Yeah.
I don't want to bloody absolutely butcher it. So there you go.
I mean, Wednesday come to us in 2 weeks today. I mean, their fans will be confident.
Game, and you be there for their or thereabouts in regards to staying up. We will talk about that topic. But 3-1 no loss against Swansea. This is what we've been. Obviously, everyone has been waiting to jump in the stream for us to talk about our thoughts on the game. And as usual, I do jump to Liam first on his thoughts in general, because I was with Liam from at the end of the game, and yes, he did start. Liam, you start slamming the chairs again. From what I saw.
I always slam the chair. It never breaks anyway. So
you have to be careful though, just in case it does break.
Mate.
Nah, our chairs
you
are
left me a
solid.
mark on my leg, so you don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I know. What, Half?
Well, you did it away. That's the main thing.
Yeah, you left a mark on my leg. So
at home last
try and do that again, eh?
Say again, England.
I broke a chair at Sheffield Wednesday home last year by mistake.
How did you do that?
When we scored, obviously I was jumping up. Then my mate Ben picked me up, and he dropped me. And he dropped me on the chair. And then there was like a second where I was on the chair, then it snapped, and then it was just pretend like it didn't happen.
Oh dear. Well,
but I bet the stewards went.
Hang on. So first he gets you to bash your head and nothing happens, and then this time it's the chair as well. And sorry.
Yeah.
So to all the people that work at Argyle, sorry, we didn't mean to say that. Okay, nothing happened.
Well, at least we have rock solid chairs, not like many other clubs in the away end where it makes no sound at all.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the point of a chair is to be slammed, Liam. So I don't think it's meant to be.
Exactly.
So I think it's just meant to be sat on.
You're not meant to slam a chair.
That's my pet hate at Argyle, when people like top row slam the back of it, or when people like slam the chairs. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. But For honest thoughts on the game though, Liam, realistically, because in that first half, we was really good. We were the dominant team. We looked better that first half. In my opinion, we looked better in the first half. Then the second half, it completely changed, and Swansea came out the way better team in the second half.
I mean, yeah, we started really well in the first half, and then the second half we just went to pieces. I mean, as soon as they got their first goal, Swansea, I just thought, well, this is going to go south, isn't it? As soon as they got their first goal, I just thought, well, this is going to go south. We're going to get beat. And fair play to their second goal. They took it really well.
Goal, that was a beauty from Ollie Cooper.
Yeah, really good. And then to rub salt in the wound, to put salt in the wounds, bloody front door key, but he scored, didn't he? So, you know.
Yeah. Got the key, got the secret.
Let's just move on from that, shall we?
I mean, but their third goal, I mean, we just got cut open so easily, and he wouldn't miss one there.
Nice through butter.
Nice through butter, yeah, 100%. But shocking, really. And if we want to make Home Park a fortress, we need to start winning home games, and that needs to start against Wednesday. Because, to be honest with you, Wednesday fans have come down to Home Park confident because we've just lost 2 in the bounce at Home Park. So, you know, it is what it is. And hopefully we get a positive result at West Brom next week.
Depends how they do next weekend. They've got a relegation battle against Watford next week, Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, they have, haven't they? Yeah.
Thoughts on that as well. Jack and Harvey as well. Obviously, I'm adding on to what I said.
Do you want to go first, Harvey? I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think we played that badly. I think that it was just a case of, you know, it was a schooling lesson, you know. Swansea are an established side, Premier League and Championship established. First half, I thought we was on top of it, but second half, the experience came in. I thought we had chances. The keeper pulled off a few good saves, but then it's another matter of, you know, towards the end there when we was throwing the kitchen sink, putting in crosses to an empty box. You know, it's about the game management of the players. It's about knowing the team. Like I thought, Mumba and Whittaker, I thought it was the worst games that I've seen Whittaker play. But obviously, if you look at the situation for Whittaker, it's his former side. Them constantly on his back the whole game is good. Like Mumba, I haven't been impressed with. As we know, for the past month or two, I think he's been very on and off. And I thought that bringing Miller on, and I would have possibly left Cundall on. But yeah, I don't think we played too bad. I think on another day we score about 2 or 3, and you know their second goal. That's purely. I thought Matt Butcher had out of a game until that second goal, where initially it was him or Hooton's fault, not picking up, and possibly the defence sitting too deep. The third goal, you could obviously argue there was a foul that led to the goal.
Again,
it's one of them where it's exactly like Mill. Like they would have made no effect on the game, possibly more of an effect Saturday than it would at Millwall. But ultimately, you know, I'm not too angry, to be honest. I think that it's a bit disappointing, but at the same time, still loads of time left.
Yeah. And obviously, is there like the Millwall game, of course. First half we looked pretty well, and then second half it just goes all tits up. It's like
England just said. So England just said that. I mean, it could have been a foul, but it wasn't given. I mean, referees at our stadium just really, really annoy me because we hardly get pens. We never get fouls that are fouls, but you know, it is what it is.
I think refs at the moment are just at an all-time low with making mistakes. Obviously, we've seen it with the Premier League. If any of you seen it with the Exeter game, they got a red, which wasn't a red. The QPR game, Bamford.
Don't even get me said.
You know, it must be bad.
On Premier League refs, Championship refs, League One refs, League Two. Just don't even get me started.
Guys, it happens in grassroots as well. It's not just the top leagues. It happens everywhere.
Yeah, but grassroots, they're paid 25 quid, and you know they're there just for being there. You know what I mean? But when you're paid at a professional wage at a professional level, some of the mistakes that are being made it's so questionable on how they've got to the point where they are. You know what I mean? Oliver Langford, I genuinely think I don't think he should ever ref a game again.
He's a mug.
How poor he was down here, and I'm not saying that because he was poor against us, but you know, he's just going to continue being poor. And
Michael Oliver's long lost brother. Shock.
Someone's got to start, you know, handing out sackings to refs that aren't good enough or demoting them to that are not as good as, you know, the Championship, the second highest league in English football, and we're getting refs this poor. It makes no sense. The Premier League and the VAR officials can't even do a job that they're paid thousands for. It's mate.
Yeah, just
mate, it's
not even worth.
If anyone's heard the footage from that Kovacic situation from the Arsenal City game, that tells you everything you need to know.
What? Don't even get me started because I'll just go on a full-blown rant, and I just really.
I'm just saying that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, but honestly though, Jack, adding on to my question, no, any thoughts on the game?
Well,
we were talking about this earlier, when we Jack, in a little bit.
No, if I'm going to be honest, I personally thought Swansea were the best team to come home park this season so far. To be brutally honest with you all,
fans-wise, I think they were the best to come down.
To be honest, fair play. The chance that they were up there at the end, fair play to them though.
I still think Norwich edges them though on fan base, but no, they were good. They were good. Yeah, I give them that one. Obviously, first half we were exceptional, but I don't know what Duff was telling his players during half time after that, because that second half he pulled out was mental. And fair play to them. They fully deserved the win from start to finish with that second half performance alone. As for us, we've just got work to do, if you want to put it that way. It's a tricky one on how I feel about this, to be honest, because while I'd say that we're not, how do I put it this way? We're not in trouble, but we're not getting the results that we're needing to get, if you want to put it that way. It's a tricky one because if you want to put it this way, we're inconsistent. You can go from a brilliant performance against Norwich and a solid point at Hull to then 2 home games like this. You know what it sums up for you? It just sums up this league in a nutshell. And to be honest, it's annoying that we couldn't build from that Hull game, because I thought after the Hull game, that's a really good result. If we can get 3 points in both these next 2 home games, then we're looking really good. But Championship reality has hit us this week, and that's exactly what's happened. But all we just need to do is, to put it this way, all we need to do now is, like Marcus said earlier in the comments, I was reading it.
We'll be going through the comments after.
Like Marcus said in the comments earlier, I personally think this is the complete right time to have an international break, to be honest with you, because it's going to give the players, Shuey, the whole back staff team, a complete fresh mindset this week, having a break, going into West Brom away next week, which obviously we know is not going to be easy. And again, it's just, I'm just hoping it can change the morale of the team, not just the team and the manager, the fan base, everything. If you want to put it that way, everything. But like Marcus said, I'd say it's good. It's a good time to have an international break, to be honest with you, because
it is.
We need to calm down, to put it that way.
And then the worst case scenario to come back out of the international break going into West Brom, say, you know, worst case scenario, we lose. And then it's at home to Wednesday, and we got no home atmosphere. You know what I mean? We need to have atmosphere, win, lose, or draw, because I think genuinely that's one of the things that brought Swansea back into the game, was the fans getting behind them, and then that's how they went on to win it. Because after they scored their first, they didn't shut up. They was consistently loud, consistently chanting. And you know, we've seen it at home park before. We've had that where we've been 1-0 down. Us fans have still been giving it. And then we've ended up winning, or we getting a point. Southampton, you know, fans were unbelievable. But now, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
to be honest,
we'll go through loads of it.
To be honest, at this stage at the moment, I can't lie. I do expect us to lose at West Brom. So anything that's a point or over, I'll be absolutely thrilled with. But I do agree with Liam saying that Wednesday at home is a must win, because if we don't win that, then we could be in trouble. And the
Big
November
trouble.
we've got.
It's too early to say we're in trouble.
Well, not exactly in trouble, but it's not going to look good. However, like you said, Harvey, it's still early days, of course. So there is that as
Mark is
well.
saying I still think we are better than QPR, Rotherham, and Sheffield Wednesday.
we haven't played any of them.
We haven't played any of them. That's one thing. But secondly, their home form and their away form is absolutely trash. Look at QPR getting battered 3-0 at home by Blackburn. We beat them at home 3-0. So that's all I can say about that. Gareth Ainsworth, cack. That's all we could say about that. Any other comments?
No. I was just going to add on saying that Wednesday at home for me is a must-win, considering the run-in we've got after Ipswich.
Yeah,
away in November,
Ipswich,
because that's going to be a tough
Borough,
one for us, for definite.
Leeds, Sunderland.
True.
And then
Coventry.
Coventry.
Oh, Sunderland at home. Oh, God.
Yeah, but boys,
Jesus
look at
Christ.
that. Sunderland got battered 4-0.
But they did, yeah.
Sunderland got
I
battered
know
4-0.
it was at home, but that red card did not help either.
Oh,
So.
Borough's had a rough start. Leeds have had some shocking results in there. You know, I mean, every team in this league's beatable, and Shuey's proved how he can get the players up for it as he did for Norwich. He can do it for every other
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
But like we've always said, the 12th man can always help us. The fans can help us, but if the fans keep on being negative, and obviously the picture that I saw on Facebook and Twitter of fans throwing scarves on the pitch the other day, if they want to do that, then fine enough. But don't come to Home Park and instantly we lose a game and then think that you can just walk out and just not support the club again. We don't
I
like
agree
those
with
type of
that.
fans.
I completely
And if
agree
you
with
don't
that.
like it, and if you don't want to support this club, you know where the door is. Fuck off. Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's all I can honestly say. 45 to survive. 45 points to survive. Average point a game, and you'll be up thereabouts in regards to staying up.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it, John. We've
Yeah.
just got to
As
put
well,
last
Birmingham City
we
fans,
just got to
fair
put
enough.
last week behind us and just to put
And
it
also,
bluntly,
John,
moving on.
another question for you. Thoughts on Wayne Rooney's appointment? That's a question for you. Thoughts on Wayne Rooney's appointment as Birmingham City manager? There
I
you
know
go.
my thoughts on it.
Playoffs at least go. That's for Bolton.
Bolton, yeah.
Happens a lot in the division. Teams take 45 minutes to figure teams out and then make adjustments second half. So many teams all seem to be cautious in first halves.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Refs in this league are so bad. From Caitlin. Wow, thank God we're not in League One then. But to be honest, in most
Yeah.
leagues, in like Championship, League One, yeah. So all we could say about
But
that.
no, what I will
Hello,
maintain,
Craig.
guys, is that I also think Swansea's been the best team to come home park this season so far, from the league point of view, because Millwall was a smash and grab, and Southampton. I'm still going to maintain the fact
Exactly,
that we were
Andrew.
so unlucky.
Southampton. Yeah,
We were
there you go.
unlucky against. So,
Thank
so,
you
yeah,
so much.
I'm
Thank you
going to
so much,
say
Craig.
I'm going to
Appreciate
say
that.
Swansea's the best team to come home park so far.
It's not a must win. It's more of a must not lose, I'd say. Yeah. I do agree with that. Anyways, I've got to go. No worries, Caitlin. Absolutely fine. And no worries, Johan. And another question we're going to talk about, obviously, on this review as well, is obviously the players' performance. And some players that we have been missing in the last couple of games. One in particular is Lewis Gibson. Have we really been missing him that much in that defence? That's a question.
Yeah, I'd say so. But I'd love to see when he comes back for us to go to that same 3-5-2-1, the one that got us to 6-2 win and the 1-1 draw. I don't get why Shuey's changed it, and I think Gibson's
As I say,
I just agree
Oh,
with
Liam's
you.
the same.
Gibson, Scar, and Pleggy in that back three. Wow, that is one heavy Rolls Royce. That's what I'm going to say.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
And the best thing is that it's not a bad injury as well for Lewis Gibson that he got on his foot, which is very, very good news. And he should be back this month. He will be back this month, so which is very, very good news.
Let's not talk about those bells anyway. Move on.
To be honest, you've got to be
Marcus
honest.
ain't wrong. To be honest, Marcus ain't wrong.
They have been doing very, very well, and you've got to realise their fans have been behind them most of the time as well. And you could say, oh, they celebrate like they won the League FC. They're backing their team, and that's what our fans should be like. That's what they were like last year. We were backing our team, and we were behind the players. That's what we got to be doing this year.
I mean, let's be real. Every team
enough
celebrates
and
like
throw
they
their scarves on the pitch because they don't think the team will be good enough this year. If you don't like it, then piss off, and we will carry on supporting a team that we love, and we'll keep on backing and hope we survive this season. And give you that. We'll give you that.
As a young fan, I say this as a young fan because I'm only 18, but seeing a team get relegated twice and promoted twice, you've seen the good, bad, and the ugly. And then, I don't understand where these 14, 15-year-old Argyle fans, they're wearing their Stone Islands, they're thinking they're top notch, or this and that. But they support the team for 5 minutes. They would have been the fans chanting Shuey is our leader, but then in 3 games time, if worse comes to worse and we get no points out of the next 3 games, they'll be the same fans chanting Shuey out. And it makes no sense to me, the fans like that, because I don't understand. They don't have no concept of following a team. You follow them through the bad and the good, and you don't always have good without bad. It's part and parcel. It's part and parcel. If you want to support a team that's going to go win every week, support an Arsenal or a Man City or Bayern Munich. That their life is just easy. But as a small team in the Championship, I think we're doing exceptionally well so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of people thought that we would finish very, very low this season, and some people have thought that we would finish mid-table.
To be fair,
like
boys,
I said, I predicted us to finish 18th.
We are 18th at the moment as well, which tells you everything. And when we first came back up to League One after the COVID season, where did we finish? 18th. So it's still a solid position to finish in for a first season back, regardless.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought, John. I think because now getting in Tom, I think it's Tom Brady, if I'm sure. It is
Tom Brady.
Yeah. They always, I feel like they always wanted that manager who's well known, who's been well known for years, and like Wayne Rooney, he's one of the most well known people in football, and I think that's probably what he wanted, and obviously the type of manager that he wanted to come in as well. I feel like that's probably what he wanted. Luton finished 18th in their first season in the Championship. You get what I mean?
I still think it's a stupid decision by Birmingham, but
I don't
understand it when Eustace has been brilliant so far.
John, this is another thing as well.
If it's the right man, it's the right man. Fair play.
This is another thing as well. John Eustace knew a month ago that Wayne Rooney was going to be manager, but he's kept on rolling through.
I feel bad for him. He did really well for them.
I think he was always going to go when, obviously, the new ownership has come in and they wanted their own man. So, there you go. But, well, we'll talk about Argyle. But the thing is with us, when we got rid of Ryan Lowe, we instantly gave Shuey the chance.
Well,
we instantly gave Shuey the chance.
Well, we didn't really get rid of him. He just chose to bugger off.
No, he chose to fuck off. There you go.
Yeah, that would put it that way, yeah.
Yeah, but obviously he's at Preston, and we know what happened in the Preston game, so we don't talk about that. Rooney is well known to the grannies, for God's sakes. Well, thanks, Marcus. Thanks for telling me that. That's my idol, right?
He's already put a meme in the comment section about Wazza.
No.
Oh, here's a new comment about Birmingham. Tom Wagner, the chairman, has absolutely huge plans for the club. New stadium coming. They just have massive plans for the club. This is just a start. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Wait, a new stadium? Are they planning to leave St Andrews?
I don't know.
Yeah, do you not remember when we was at Birmingham, the whole bottom row, all the seats were gone? They're reconstructing it, I think.
Oh well,
Yeah,
that
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
the way I read that, I thought they were
And to
leaving
be
the
honest,
entire
I think it was
stadium.
like
Then
that.
I
I think
thought,
it's been
what?
like that for quite a while, isn't it? I think it's been like that for
Yeah, it
quite a
has
while.
been. No. Harvey's right in that I think they're going to reconstruct there. Yeah, I just read that thinking that they're going to a new stadium. I was like, are they leaving it completely?
But it's an iconic stadium, so I don't think they would leave it. I'll be surprised.
I
But
have
it's
to look
like
it
with
up.
West Ham leaving
Oh,
up.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
It's
oh.
true. It is true. Look at that. It's true.
Oh wow, madness!
I have to research that tonight now.
Oh, yeah, that's a new research game for you, Jack. There you go.
It is.
But I'm gonna also talk to him about this one as well. Is the performances that Finn has been pulling off the last couple games. Obviously, since the Norwich game, the last few games now, he hasn't pulled in the good performances that we would have wanted. Is it a little bit of a worrying sign, or is it like a little situation where we could be possibly giving Kundal the chance like we did the other day?
I mean, Azaz's performances has not been too bad, but I like Azaz. He does put all the work in. He does his job in midfield, but I think Kundal's doing a better job than him personally. I think he's getting the goals, and I would personally start Kundal over Azaz. That's just my opinion, anyway.
Thoughts on that, boys?
You go first if you want, half.
I like Azaz. I think Azaz is good. I think, at the start of the season he was a bit ropey, but he's growing into that spot as the games go on. I think his performances over the past couple games shows across the whole team, to be honest. It's not just, I think the whole team hasn't really played that well. So therefore it's hard to pinpoint mistakes onto certain players.
I'd agree with that, to be fair. I'd agree. It's not just one player. It's the whole team that has been dipping in form. And that just shows with the 2 defeats we just had. So, no, I completely agree with Harvey on that. In the meantime, while he's on mute, I'll just see what other comments there is. Marcus has said here, I am more concerned with Mumba's performances.
Yeah, I think he's been worryingly poor. And I think it's got to the point now, I think he's like, it's got to his head a little bit possibly that he's a £1 million player. And because every time he gets the ball, he does the same thing over and over. He gets the ball, tries to get in the player, turns around. And if the ball doesn't go out, he's lost the ball. And, I think it was so much better when we had him as a player, which he'd go on, run on, take on a couple players, beat them, and then put a ball into a box or put a ball on the plate for Whittaker or Hardy. So, I don't know, possibly might be a bad patch, but at the same time, how many chances do we give Mumba before he gets benched? And how would he react if he got benched? You know what I mean? He's still a young lad. He's still a young lad. And I think he's still got quite a young lad's mentality.
Would you say, I'm actually curious about this, but would you all say there's pressure at the moment there's pressure everywhere, of course, but especially Mumba and Whittaker with the fact that they've re-signed for the club and it was for the money we paid for as well. Do you think there's so much pressure in their heads at the moment because of that being a factor or something?
I would say no. I'd say no because they're two fan favourites of the club. Whittaker's proven his price tag by the goals he's scoring and by the performances he's putting in, bar from Saturday where he didn't have too great of a game, but I'd say he's had, more off games than on games this season. But to be honest, it's like with Edwards last year. Edwards had a couple off games, he got benched, and then he came back stronger. Why can't we do that to Mumba? You know what I mean? I don't get why Kaisley Hayden and Edwards can't start, or why Miller and Edwards and Kaisley Hayden can start. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be around Mumba because of his £1 million price tag, but therefore it shows that Argyle's got to make back that money somehow.
Yeah, and that is exactly right. That is exactly right. I literally just had to go to the toilet. I had to sort something out with my legs. So there you go. All right. Any more questions before we go to play ratings?
Not really at the moment, no.
I was waiting for someone to say something.
No problem.
I was just letting it be an awkward silence for everyone.
Just want to say as well, it's my birthday next Tuesday.
Lovely. Even better.
He's turning 2 years older, everyone, not 1.
Yeah. I'll screw the system. I'm turning 20.
Yeah.
I'm turning 21 next year. I feel bloody old already.
Old.
Yes, old. OLD. There you go.
No,
let's get-
I'm gonna buy England some steroids, and he'll be feeling 22 next week.
Come on.
Jesus Christ. Right, let's get the share screen up. There we go. But as usual, everyone, we as we usually do with play range, you know the drill. You know the drill. So if you're obviously, but if you're new in the stream, we rate the players 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, and 6 being.
England, what are you doing?
Let him have a spin. Let him have a spin.
Let him have the spin. I wish I could spin, but I don't have enough space.
We've
so.
just had back-to-back defeats, so it's something to be positive about. Is swiveling on the chair.
Yep. Fair enough. It's like you're on The Voice. You instantly spin your chair around like, oh, here we go.
I wish I had a chair like that still. Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm in a different house now. Brilliant.
Yeah. But first player, for all three of you to rate first, Connor Hazard. 5.9 yet again. Another low rating.
I agree, it's harsh. He wasn't even he was not our worst player on the pitch on Saturday.
And I was waiting for this because so many people are saying Connor Hazard out, which I don't understand. I don't understand. Just because he's conceding goals doesn't mean it's all his fault. I'd say none of the goals was his fault from the weekend. And I know I've criticised him before on how he's a bit of like a flappy keeper where he flaps at balls, but he isn't doing that no more. He's clearly stopped that. And that was the only thing I said that he needed to improve on, personally.
And releasing the ball quick as well.
I don't know. I'm liking how he's doing it at the moment. I think it's better with Bundu on than Hardy, because Bundu, I think, he's a bit taller, a bit.
Like we're playing him on the wing though. See, I feel like we should be playing him at striker, but it feels like Shuey's trying to play him on the wing. I don't like that. He should be playing as a striker. He would be more suited in that role. That's what I feel, in my opinion. So that's all I could say about that. But rating wise for Hazard, 6. Is that fair enough?
6.5, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd agree with Harvey on that one.
Yep, 6.5. No problemo.
We did play a 3-4-2-1 Saturday.
Yeah, we played a 3-4-2-1, yeah.
I don't think we played that.
Yeah, because we had Pleggy scoring Gillespie. Then we had Mumba and Edwards.
Oh.
That's what we've been playing.
Oh. Yeah.
And then I think no, it wasn't early on, and we must have changed it. Bundu is a wide player, but I feel like he should be playing a little bit.
But Marcus, why does he need to scream at the defense more? What's he got to scream at them for? And even if he was screaming, we probably wouldn't hear him. Not at home.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But now defense, first one being Gillespie.
He had another poor game, didn't he? I think he had a bit of a poor game.
Yep. And he's yawning at the fact that he has been pretty boring the last couple of games.
I'll probably say 6.
Yeah, fair enough. And obviously, for the first goal, if you want to watch it back, the first goal for Swansea, you could see that he did get pulled. He did not. Obviously, he didn't get pulled, but the defender, the attacking player, absolutely sent him basically, and couldn't do anything about it.
I think this. Not meaning to target a little bit, but Marcus's comment earlier about getting Caleb Robertson, Azaka back and such. I think Gillespie's a prime example. Obviously, he's been injured start of the season, so he hasn't had much experience. Then comes into the team and he's been a bit starstruck. I think he's not had the best of games, and I think that would be the exact same to any player that hasn't started this season or hasn't been involved with the squad the past month. I think if we bring them in now, that's exactly how they're going to be.
Yeah. You got to give him a bit of time. You've got to give him a bit of time. This is
Well,
a
that's
new
the way
league.
I
This
say
is a
it.
new
That's the way
league.
I see it personally. I think he's been poor ever since he's come back. But then again, it's not easy to perform straight away when you've just come back from injury and like it's only been 2 games.
It takes a bit of time.
You've just got to give him time.
And this is why I feel like it couldn't have been a better time to go to international break.
And to be honest with you, even if he has been poor these 2 games he's come back, I'm
Why is
thrilled
this
he's back
fucking
anyway.
Why is this dirty cunt get man of the match? Fuck's sakes.
Marcus, to add into your comment, top keepers like Schmeichel screams at the defence. It's the keeper.
I wish there was a way we can just block his face.
I feel like the defence is always well organised, and I don't think you can analyse a goalkeeper such as Hazard or even Cooper to a keeper of Schmeichel's level, as he was a legend. You know what I mean? As a goalkeeper myself, Schmeichel's up there as one of the best. I wouldn't say the defence needs to be more organised. It's about the defence being more switched on. The goals that we're conceding are balls that are going through the defence, and that's not on something that Hazard can organise. You know what I mean? As long as the back three are up when they need to be up, back when they need to be back, they're marking their men accordingly. If a ball goes through, I don't know, Scar and Gillespie, that's on them too. You know what I mean?
The problem that we don't have a reserve team for players to get game time.
There's a game happening this Wednesday, is there not, against Torquay? And that's
the
one. Well, that's the one Cooper's playing behind closed doors.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, it's behind closed doors. Coops is playing. So yeah.
One player, though, can I just say, by the way, one player I would like to give an honourable mention to from Swansea side of view is their goalkeeper, Carl Rushworth. Every game he has performed against us, he has been superb. He was the same with Lincoln last season when we played them twice.
Yeah, definitely. Dan Scar, 5.9, same as Connor Hazard.
I can't really remember much of Scar, to be honest.
I didn't think he had a great performance. I can't lie. Similar to Gillespie, my opinion.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What do we give Gillespie then? It was a 6, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gillespie
I'll
was
give Scar the same. I'll give Scar the same.
And then Pleggy, 6.5.
I thought Pleggy was the best out of the back three.
Yeah, I'd agree. Again, I'd agree.
He's the main. I feel like he's the main leader in that defense, in my opinion. He's the most experienced in that defense. That's all I could say. 100%.
Well, I mean, considering we signed him from FC20, that could be an example of experience. But
yeah,
I'd say out of the 4 centre backs from this season so far, so Gillespie, Scar, Plegsuelo, Gibson, I would say Julio has been the best. Yeah, but Gibson has been. Be interesting to see Gibson come back though if he does come back.
The thing is with Lewis Gibson and Pleggy, they're both different type of centre backs. They're both different types of centre backs. This is one thing you've got to put into consideration. But both players have been playing very well this season. They have done well in this type of league. But you've got to give them time. Like Pleggy, he's only been here for a couple months. You've got to give him a bit of time. Got to give him a bit of time. So that's all I'm going to say.
And like exactly, Harv. And to be honest, for most of this season so far, I think Julio's been exceptional this season. But personally, probably our best. Could argue he's our best signing so far this season.
Definitely. I'm gonna stick with the 6.5 because I thought he did actually put in a good, decent effort in that in game. If I'm honestly gonna say, Barney Mumbo given a 7.3.
I don't.
Well
know
then,
I don't know about that.
Well,
who did he give the highest rating? Cundle.
To be honest, though, in that first half, he had that Swansea defence on strings.
He did. No, you're right.
He had that Swansea defence on strings. I would possibly say a 7 for that second half. Oh, not second half, first half. But in that second half, I don't think he.
But it's not just him; it's the whole team in the second half. Second half, Swansea tore us apart, and they turned on the screw. It's as simple as that. Like I said, I don't know what Michael Duff's been saying to them at half time, but it worked for them 100%.
Yeah, definitely. And then Mr. Consistent, as we like to call him, Jordan Houghton, 6.1. To be honest, did we really notice Houghton that game?
I didn't think we noticed much of the midfield on Saturday.
No.
Same with Matt Butcher.
Both Houghton and Butcher, so they're both in the same in the same player rating here at this point. Obviously, Butcher came off at the end, but
like a 6.
I thought they were quiet, which is a shame. But at the same time, gonna have to expect some quiet performances as well. I mean, I'm still gonna maintain my opinion that I think Houghton's been our best player this season so far. So I'm hoping he can bounce back. But again, like I said, the first half was brilliant. The second half was poor, and that's the whole team, not just the one player. So we just got to change that up for West Brom next week.
Yeah,
and get behind the team.
So both for 6 for Butcher and Houghton, and then obviously the captain of the team, Joe Edwards, 6.6. I was thinking he did play all right that game, but I don't think he.
I don't know how Mumba's a 7.3. He'd be a 6 for me, the same as Whittaker.
Yeah. We'll probably have to look into it a little bit more depth. I might probably have to watch the highlights back a little bit more to see what.
Yeah.
I think it's for that.
We watched more of it yesterday, didn't we?
Because remember, he came off in the 66th minute. It's got to be for the first half. It has to be for the first half, surely. Because to be honest, for the first half, he had that defense on strings. He really, really did. But it just feels like I don't.
You know what? Can I just say, Marcus is right about this. This actually reminds me of Barnsley away, and that was against Duff as well. First half, we were all right, but second half, they were all over us, and I was shitting myself.
Yeah.
Oakwell.
So yeah, fair enough.
It feels exactly the same as that away game.
Yeah, definitely. Agree with you on that one, Marcus. Luke Cundle, 7.9. He did bag himself a goal. I feel like we should be starting him a lot more, in my honest opinion. I feel like he has been a very, very good player for us. And as well,
I hope we start him against West Brom next week.
And as well, I think he scored. I think that's his 4th goal this season, if I'm sure.
I think it's his 4th. I'll quickly get it up.
I think it's either his 4th or 5th goal this season. Because he scored one against Palace, he scored one against Blackburn.
Oh, the one he did against Palace was a beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, he got one against Palace, one against Blackburn, one against Norwich, and one against Swansea.
Yeah, he's on 3. Ryan Hardy's top on 5. Whittaker's
no, but all together in all competitions.
Oh no, I'm reading just the league. Yeah, fair enough. My bad.
All competitions.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense now.
One against Palace, one against Blackburn, one against Norwich, and one against Swansea.
Yeah.
But Cundle, I thought he was one of our best players on the pitch, in my opinion.
I thought he done very well.
I really like Luke Cundle as well, and I feel like how we swooped in and got him in is pretty crazy as well, and it shows that he does have he has the quality he has the qualities for this team in this league, 100%. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I am going to give him a 7.5. Obviously, my man of the match. I thought he played very, very well. And then Morgan, another poor game, if I'm honest, going to say.
Again, I don't know how Mumba's 7.3. He'd be the same rating as Whittaker for the game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like
I said, though, Harvey, it's probably for the first half. Because he had that defence on strings on that left-hand side.
Yeah, I think that Whittaker had a bit of a poor game, but if you look at the situation, it was his former side, and having fans just scream abuse at you for 90 minutes probably isn't gonna boost your confidence. Mm-hmm. So I think it probably would have been better to see him come off instead of Cundle, possibly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that, 100%. And then obviously the final one, Ryan Hardy. I didn't really see him either. 6.
Yeah.
Obviously, he did have that chance in the second half where he could have scored, but
I think that was better of a save. It was a better save than it was a missed chance. You know what I mean?
And also,
it was a good save from Rushworth.
It doesn't surprise me because Rushworth knows how to play against us as well.
Yeah. But 6 for Hardy's fair enough, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, there you go. And then obviously the subs that did come on, Finn Azaz and Mikkel Miller both came on in the 66th. Two players that we didn't really notice in that game. If I'm
No, I'd say Miller.
Mikkel Miller, I did notice, but Finn Azaz wise, not really.
Yeah, I'd say Azaz was a bit quiet, but I think we brought him on. Was it just before or just after the second goal? I think it was just.
All right, let me have a look. So, no, 66. So that was 2 minutes before the second goal.
Yeah, I think obviously going a goal down, and then you're chasing the game. You know, it's harder for him. You know, just come on and then he's already chasing the game. Yeah, it's tough.
Well, he came on at the same time as Ollie Cooper, and Ollie Cooper scored 2 minutes after he came on. So
yeah. But then Ollie Cooper's goal, I think
it was a beauty.
I think if either Houghton or Butcher holds him down or presses him down, he's not taking the shot. Because I don't know if you've seen it from my video, the way that the ball's bent up and around, I think it was Scar that he's like hit it and it's like curved. It was hell of a strike.
Yeah, it was a beautiful goal. From my point of view, it was a beauty of a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute beauty. Got to give respect to Ollie Cooper as well. And he is one of their own as well, I think, as well, if I'm sure. I think he's one of their own.
They were chanting it, so I would have thought so.
Yeah. So there you go. But average 6 for both of them, if I'm honestly gonna say.
Yeah, probably give Miller a 6.5 because towards the end he was putting in good chances.
Yeah. And he was, to be honest, he was putting he was mainly the main player on that left hand side, creating most of the opportunities. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Then Kane Kesler Hayden and Mustafa Bundu coming on at the same time in the 75th. Didn't really have enough time as well. They had around how many minutes? 20 minutes.
Yeah, if that. Yeah. Well, nah, plus stoppage.
Plus stoppage. But when did they score that other goal? In
exactly
the 90th. Yeah, the 90th. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, boys, I know we're currently 18th in the league at the moment, and of course we've just had these player races, of course. But I'm just looking at some stats from us on FOTMob at the moment. There is still so many positives from this season so far, and I'm going to tell you why now. Goals per match, we're 5th behind Ipswich, Leicester, Norwich, and Sunderland. Okay, clean sheets, we're 12th, mid-table. Behind Ipswich, Leeds, Leicester, Millwall, Sunderland, West Brom, Birmingham, Cardiff, Coventry, Norwich, Watford. Well, joint 12th with Blackburn. Goals per match, attack, we're 5th. Expected goals, we're 9th. So again, top half. Behind Leicester, Ipswich, Borough, Blackburn, Leeds, Norwich, Southampton, and Sunderland. Shots on target per match, we're 2nd, only behind Ipswich.
If it wasn't for bloody Ipswich.
Big chances created, we're 12th.
Yeah. Any other stat?
Accurate long balls per match, we're 10th. I think the only thing that lets us down on the stats in the moment is the goals conceded, but there's still a lot of positives into this season so far from reading all that.
I think as well we've scored the double amount of goals. QPR and Rotherham have scored as well.
Yeah,
which is another positive as well, and that's probably the main difference between us and Rotherham, QPR, and Sheffield Wednesday.
Well, yeah, in goals per match, Wednesday's bottom, QPR's 23rd, Rotherham's 22nd. So that tells you everything.
There you go. So yeah, and that's the main difference between us and them. And then the final one, Ben Wayne, he didn't have enough time to do anything off the bench, probably an average 6. And then the manager, did he get it? What could you say he got wrong in this game, in your opinion?
I think the only thing he got wrong was possibly leaving Whittaker on. I think that was it.
Fair enough. But
so about that, boys, looking at something.
Rating-wise?
Give him a 7. A 7. You know, I feel like Another day we could have scored 3 or 4 and probably stopped 2 of the chances. And then on another day we could have conceded a couple more and not scored at all, you know. So it's 7.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
a repeat of Millwall, to be honest with you. He didn't have that bad of a performance, to be honest. It's just what happened with us at the end was just Duff was somehow exceptional in that second half. And like I said, I had what the hell he's been probably saying to his Swansea players at half time. It worked.
How much would you give for the atmosphere? I would give it a 3 from Marcus.
A 1. It was,
Goodness me, lower than Marcus.
I'd agree. No, I'd agree.
I'd agree.
I'd agree with Harvey, honestly.
even when we scored, it was it was poor. It was just nothing was there.
It was good in my section.
But yeah,
However-
that's your little section, no, Liam, where it's pretty
However,
loud.
can I just say, I will say though, it was poor, but it was not as poor as the Tuesday night against Millwall. It was diabolical where I was against Millwall.
Yeah. I feel like there's just something going on with home park in the moment, and the fans need to get a reality check that we're in the championship and we're not going to do what we done last year and win 7-8 games on the bounce and be beating teams 3-4-0
Yeah, exactly.
and every week. You know what I mean? We're going to be going away from home most games of the season and not coming back with anything. But it's one of those, isn't it? It's part and parcel with following a football club. You can't.
Yep.
It's like Gold No saying you can't win them all. You can't win them all, and you won't in this league.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not just this league.
Exactly
It's
right,
any
yeah.
league. It's just it's part of football. But
But,
it's
another
it's
thing,
not.
a new thing I'm going to say as well is who would you give man of the match for any of the Swansea players? If you're honestly going to say,
Their keeper.
Yeah, Carl Rushworth, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. But like if you're looking at the other ratings as well, then we don't talk about this fucking twat. Anybody else? Patterson. See, they usually play a 3-back with a DM and then 4 midfielders there and a striker. They've basically played around a 4-back. So they played a lot different this game than the last others. So don't worry, lads. Some of those so-called fans will soon bugger off. Yep. And I wonder if there's some
Average
season
football
ticket
fans
holders
for
that
you.
are some bloody glory hunters as well. That's what I'm
Average
saying.
bang, more than bang
average
football fans for you.
average fans and
More
glory
than bang
hunters.
average.
Yeah, exactly. And Jack's probably thinking, time to get the hands warmed up. We could be getting some tickets here.
No. I'm not bothered about that. No, it's
Jonas, you should definitely be able to get an Ipswich one for sure. You'll be able to get Ipswich, definitely.
no. Either way, if they're not going to stay and support the team, that's their own problem. But they shouldn't be the ones getting, in my opinion, first priority for.
Did Matt Grimes play for them? He is pure quality at this level. Surprised Swansea kept him in the summer. Yeah, he looked good against us, Matt Grimes.
Yeah, when he came
I
on,
thought he was good. I thought he was very, very good in that midfield for
I
him.
did a player.
But Jamal Lowe was another one as well. That's all they were doing in that first half. Jamal Lowe. Just bang it to Jamal Lowe. Bang it to Jamal Lowe. That's all they were fucking doing. How many times was he on that ball in that first half where they were just all going bang, left side. It was just ridiculous as hell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, boys. How are you doing, Josh? Yeah. Reality check for most Argyle fans. Reality check for most Argyle fans, as there's some Argyle fans are just had enough already, which is a piss take, if I'm honestly going to say. So that's all. That's one thing we could put into consideration. Any other questions as well for like relating to any of the players on the screen here?
No.
No.
Well, all I can say to Josh is that his team are absolutely unreal at the moment, to put it bluntly.
Yeah. 8 points clear of third. Yeah. They are doing very, very well. Man City and Sunderland were packed when they were bang average. Leave one side.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
From Marcus. But next on the stream to finish off his predictions. Obviously I did win last week with I don't know how many points did I get?
I think you
How many
pipped
points did I
Liam.
get?
I'm pretty sure.
No, it was me.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yep. But I won last week with 14 points. But can anyone beat me this week, or will Liam go back to winning ways? We will
Can I
find
just
out.
can I just say, by the way, to Marcus's comment, a club that reminds me of this is Charlton, but the other way around. Where they are now, they can't fill out the valley at all. But back when I was a kid, when they were in the Premier League, they were filling out every week. But that's again, it's football fans for you.
At Harvey, England, what score did your dad predict v Norwich?
I'm pretty sure it's 2-0. Let me just double check for you.
Go on, Steve.
He predicted 2-0.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you have? By the way, do you have your predictions, Harvey? Do you have your predictions for this week's, for last week's predictions?
Do you want the God's honest truth, or do you want the not?
God's honest.
You're gonna have to be the God's honest truth.
It's gonna
Well,
have to be the God's honest.
unfortunately, I may have slightly forgotten, possibly.
Oh dear.
Right, I'm getting my referee outfit out.
But if
Boys.
if I had to rattle a few off my head, like just close my eyes blind, I probably would have said Ipswich 4, Preston 2. Hull, I reckon that was a 2-2 draw on the card.
No, you dumb shit.
I don't know. Emily said that Southampton Rotherham was going to end 1-1. I don't know about
What?
and I thought Wednesday was going to get a point, to be completely honest, but that's just me.
All right.
Nah, just joking. Yeah, I completely forgot.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all then. Okay. Let's get into predictions, shall we, everyone? We're not doing match of the day. That's just what I'm just humming, okay? So just leave me be. All right. I'm not doing the match of the day intro. I'm not trying to make it a lot more special. But
Book
first
him.
one-
Book him.
book him.
Well,
Why
He's
is
got
he
it on
yellow,
there.
why is he wearing
Hey!
yellow shirts out? What the fuck?
Well, because he forgot his predictions, so I thought I'd save the moment.
Now,
to get it
is
on.
Jack the new referee or something? What's going on
Do
here?
you remember this outfit? It's a fucking banger of an outfit.
Yeah, I've got the yellow. I've got the red cloth. Is that a little bit better?
No, Harvey's was actually England's was actually a card, so I would have thought it's better.
Yeah.
Remember, I had it out the other week, didn't I? And every time a meme was played, England kept going up to going, "Oh, Jack, book him, book him."
But nothing would beat this though. Nothing would beat that.
There you
Great
go.
stuff.
Red card.
Hey.
Hey.
Nothing
Drawing
would beat
to
that though.
drawing.
Oh, it's the fucking wrong way around. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, whatever. It's the wrong way around, but who cares? Evergreen scarf, love it. The first one though, Birmingham City versus West Brom. Did we all predict a Birmingham City win? That's all I'm
I
going to say.
didn't. From what I remember, Liam did.
Yeah, I did.
Yep. Yep. Liam did exactly. He predicted 2-1 West Brom, and not 2-1 West Brom. He predicted 2-1 Birmingham. I predicted 2-0 Birmingham, and then Jack went for a 2-2 draw, and Darryl also went for a 2-1 Birmingham win.
Birmingham.
So far for Birmingham, though, it's looking very, very good. But obviously now with John Eustace gone, it brings a whole different turn of events, doesn't it? And how will Wayne Rooney do? It's a question that will probably be left unanswered for the next 2 weeks until they actually get back to Championship games. We will see what happens.
Can I just say, everyone, this is a positive for Roseville anyway, because he's going to get his dream in December, which is Wayne Rooney coming to
I'm going to do everything I fucking can to get a picture with that man. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
We're not going to spend the day with him. We're going to let him have his dream moment.
I'm just going to be drooling all fucking day. I'm just going to be drooling. I'm just going to push everyone aside. Get out of the fucking way. I need this fucking picture. I need this picture. I need it. I need it in my life. I'm just gonna be like that. I'm just gonna be like in one of them animes where they're just waiting for someone to come out. They have them bloody glowy eyes. Like, come on, please, just please.
Can I just say, I'm trying not to laugh because I can imagine him already pushing someone out of the way.
I'm just like,
Get out of the way!
please,
Fuck off!
Get out of the way. Rooney also benefits from Laird, Buchanan, and Hall all back from injury after the break. Yeah. How about signing Jerome Boateng? Well, how about no? He's injury prone, so there we go. I know he's an experienced player, but he is injury prone. So how about no? Because the amount of injuries he gets, he might as well just turn into a Brendan Galloway 2.0. That's all I can say. So that's all. But a point each for every single one of us except for
Jana, I believe.
Except for Jack. This man, this man right here with the lovely hat. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Captain our favourite then. Move on.
Yeah, thank you, Liam. Thank you, appreciate
Thomas
that.
Asante, did he score? No.
No, he didn't.
No.
One result that surprised us all was Middlesbrough winning 4-0 at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, some result that is.
That is some result.
Mm-hmm. And no
A place that we're getting out at probably.
No one predicted a Middlesbrough win, so we don't really need to talk.
I thought they'd be up for it, but I didn't think they'd win it. If this was the Riverside, I'd have backed a Borough win.
I think it all changed due to the red card, in my opinion. But to be honest, though, do you think it's a red card? That's another thing I'm going to say.
Well, what did you think?
Sad shame.
Yeah, as well.
That's
Swift
good
is,
for us.
yeah, I've seen that. Swift is.
That is, I mean, obviously, I wish him all the best, but in terms of us, that's very good news.
Mm-hmm. Sad, I like how Liam said, sad shame.
And let's swiftly move on.
Yeah, let's swiftly move on. I never saw that Sunderland result coming. I think none of us saw that Sunderland result coming. But back to winning ways again for Middlesbrough with Greenwood, Crooks, Jones, and Force getting on the
I'm pretty
score
sure
sheet.
they've won 4 in a row now, Middlesbrough.
If you go down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh,
4.
well, 3 in the championship, but like 4 in a row overall. Yeah.
Yeah, but 5 overall. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he must be a real force.
Right now, where I leave them, they are back. They are up to 16th, only.
No, at the
4
moment,
points away from the top 6.
At the moment, I know they're without obviously Akpom now, but they really look like their normal selves now with the form they're on.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as last season at the moment for Borough. They started really slowly, and now they're sneakily climbing up the table again.
Definitely. And we'll see how they get on.
Now the question is, can they maintain it?
And now coming up to 2 draws, two games with 2 draws. Cardiff City, Watford, 1-1 game. McGuinness, how did I used to say it? Bottle of Guinness, there we go, scoring, and Bayo scoring as well. Every time when I don't fucking predict Bayo, he always fucking.
You know what, Harvey? I was thinking exactly the same.
It's every goddamn time.
Can I just say before we go on to it, John's got a good point here. Rooney's against Carrick next week. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, that's sick. That is going to
be interesting.
That's going to be hell of a good. That's going to be very interesting. I might. I wished it was on Sky Sports because I would have bloody watched that as well.
Oh yeah, Rosevier. I can confirm Rosevier definitely would have watched that.
I would have definitely watched it. But bloody Rotherham versus Ipswich. How is Rotherham getting 2 live games in this short amount of time? Could someone please explain to me?
Probably because I Tim Bot.
He just wants his Man United legend, so he does. So that's
no. Can you explain to me how Rotherham are live again, Jack?
My answer to that is I don't know how Ipswich are live again.
Because they're probably too good at the moment. I think that's probably what Josh would be saying.
Or have they been live so far this year? Yeah, they have. Yeah, Sunderland opening day.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so
And we-
for
we-
Cardiff,
Yeah,
though,
second.
but for Cardiff, Watford, obviously, I don't think any of us predicted a draw.
No, I had a 1-0 Cardiff, so that
No, none of us
gone out the
predicted a
window.
draw, so there's no points for anybody again.
And
What do you
I
mean
gotta
you
get
don't
on
know how?
TV
We're second.
once.
That's how. I'm not saying how is Ipswich live. I'm saying how is Rotherham
Here
live.
it is. Fair play to Josh.
But honestly,
we're
though,
second. That's how I knew he would say that. I know Josh too well. He's a good lad. I knew he'd say that.
Monday night was even worse. Burton v Cambridge couldn't have picked the worst League One game to show. Way-o. I don't really have any other words to explain. Really, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. In the words of Jose Mourinho himself. There you go. So let's swiftly move on. Cardiff, Watford, though. Are Watford in trouble though? That's a question for all of you lot. Are Watford
But
in
it's
trouble?
early again. Like England said earlier, it's it looks like it, but it's still early days. It's still early days. 11 games so far.
There we
Oh,
go.
nice, Josh. We're going to Rotherham. Let's go. Watford have surprised me this season. Didn't see them struggling this bad. And they gave the manager a new contract for one.
To be fair, people seem to forget that this time last year in November, QPR and Reading were battling at the top of the league, and look where they finished at the end of the season, right near the bottom, and one of them got relegated.
Yeah.
Just shows how tight the championship is.
Yeah, very, very tight.
Like you never know, Ipswich could not be finishing second at the end of the season yet.
Exactly.
So,
But for
we'll see.
Cardiff, though, do you think this could be a very surprising season for Cardiff?
They've surprised me so far. I had them in my bottom three in my predictions, so they're doing very well at the moment, I'd say. But this result in general, that's why. I mean, that's why I thought they'd win. But
They're shape, yeah.
no.
There you go.
Watford's. To be fair to Watford, they've got themselves a good point there at a game that a lot of people probably expected them to lose.
We just need to get the song now, Sheep, on
No, not yet.
on here now.
Not now. Maybe another time.
We need to get it on here. We only need to we're not gonna just play the full song, but we'll just have
Everyone,
to.
by the way,
get,
this
like, a little
is us
snippet.
preparing for the Cardiff preview in December.
Yep.
Jesus.
You know us very, very well. There you go. I had Cardiff in the bottom six. They surprised me so far. Yeah, to be honest, they've surprised a lot of people, John. They really, really have. Next one, another 1-1 draw, but between Coventry and Norwich.
Yeah, not a good result for Coventry.
Yeah. But points wise, no. I think the only ones that got points was Liam and Darryl because they
I
put
did not
Jonathan
get
Rowe
any
to
points
score.
for this. I said 2-1
I
Norwich.
like how Liam
Me.
put in the notes as well, saying, "Let's be having UFC." Do we just? There you go. Liam beat me to it. I just shat myself. Fuck's sakes, I just absolutely shat my
I'm
pants.
just.
Wait, well-
Can I just say, I'm waiting for Josh's comment in a minute. What he said the other week. Get that whore off the screen.
That own goal, though. Yep, that own goal, though. Me and Jack watched it last night. That own goal. I think it was last night.
It was
own
last
goal.
night. We were watching it.
Covered a draw specialist this season, it appears. Yeah, John, looks like it. But for Norwich, though, so far this season, would you say this is a decent draw for them against?
I'd say it's a
Coventry?
decent draw for them personally. It's only their second draw of the season, to be fair, and they're away from home, so it's not like they've drawn or lost at home. So it's not too bad. I think Coventry's throwing so many games away at home. They take the lead, then they draw it 1-1.
Well, but in the difference of this game, though, they were losing, and then they go and get the draw very
Yeah,
late
that's
on.
obviously this time it's the complete opposite way round.
Yeah. But so far, though, Norwich, they have had a very decent start to the season. Obviously being 7th in the league. And I think a lot of people have predicted them to finish very high this season. And with the team that they've got, obviously Josh Sargent is out for quite a while now. But obviously with Jonathan Rowe, Gabriel Sara, Adam Ida, Stacey, McLean, and many other players that we could mention, they do have a very strong team. And they could definitely push for it this season. So we will see how they get on throughout the rest of this season. And until we meet them at Carrow Road, if I'm correct.
That's ages away. That's in March.
Yeah, there you go. Till the next time we meet. That's all I could say. But this ended up being an entertaining game for two sides here. Obviously, Josh would be happy in the chat.
We're second versus third.
Ipswich 4, Preston North End 2, and Ed Sheeran was pretty much enjoying this game when he was at Portland Road. So, but goals from Chaplin, Williams, Brandon Williams, Broadhead, and Jackson securing the win. But points wise, 2 for me. And
2 for me.
Liam. Yep, 2 for Liam.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got 2 as well.
2 for Jack because he put Chaplin to score, and then 2 for Dow. So everyone getting 2 points. Congratulations. And as we just saw on the screen, Alex Griffin FC. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll just play it again.
I didn't. Hang on. I didn't know this. That Burns is out from injury.
Oh, really? Is that true, Josh? Is that true?
Oh, no, it was John that said it. No, I'll have to look it up. But
yeah, is that true, Josh?
I have to see how long Wes Burns is out.
Ain't it beautiful? Guys,
It's
beautiful for you. So there you go.
I remember him when we went to Ipswich away last season. He scored that screamer, didn't he, past Cooper?
Yeah. Yes, and wow, he is out.
Well, we have 2 amazing memes, but this one tops it. This is a meme.
Oh boy.
That's the best meme of the lot.
I hate this so much.
Harvey English is like, what have I just saw on my screen?
I don't know what's going on, boys.
He's lost.
I hate my channel so much. I don't know why I put them on there. Everyone, subscribe to Harvey England and do not subscribe to Cornish Janner because he's clearly the best Argyle YouTuber out there. He actually takes it serious, not like me who likes to joke around and be a.
But it don't matter. We have good cover. Yeah,
I shouldn't beat myself up.
I think you definitely do have good cover. Took off for Wales tonight. Suspected dislocated shoulder. It looked like. Oh,
dear.
Dislocated shoulder. That is a bit of a bad one. But
he might. That
Ipswich,
means he might miss the game on the 28th. Then.
Speaking of the news on Ipswich, though, they are obviously 11 points away from their rivals Norwich, and obviously 8 points away from third. Could this finally? There's a question for all of you lot. Could this finally be the year where they do get back to the Premier League?
No.
There you go. That's your simple answer from Harvey England.
Yeah, no.
I was waiting for Liam to just say this.
No, you dumb shit.
No, I think he would have said more. I think he would have said more than that.
Just leave me alone.
That's exactly what he would have said.
I don't think they'll do it this year.
Well, we have a disagreement because Josh Russell says yes.
Well, of course,
Oh, God.
Of course, it's his club.
It's his club, of course he's going to say yes.
And Argyle was in that position, I'd be saying yeah. But I feel like
exactly.
Like we've seen it already with Preston. Preston's already dropped off. Ipswich will be the next to drop off, I think.
No, sadly, squad strength will put pay for them. Yeah, and I think they haven't even played. They haven't even played Tuanzebe yet, if I'm sure, because I know Tuanzebe's on. They recently got as well. They haven't played him either yet, which is kind of surprising. But for obviously Preston, the last couple games, they lost to West Brom 4-0, they lost to Leicester 3-0, and now they lost to Ipswich 4-2. Is this another reality check for another team?
Yeah. And they couldn't come up against a better manager.
Oh, yeah.
I hope we beat them, don't we?
Fair enough. I hope we do as well.
At the end of the season, I know what meme I'm going to make if Ipswich don't end up going up. It's just going to be the clip of Harvey England with his Fug Life, and I'm just going to put in the bottom screen going, I was right all along, and it just plays the Snoop Dogg song, and just him going, couldn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
City away.
Woohoo!
What's the Bristol lineup? What do you think the Bristol lineup's going to be? Oh, I don't know, mate, but I couldn't care.
Yeah.
Pitch black and white.
No, it was who's gonna be a star for Bristol?
That's it. No, you're right. That's it.
Couldn't care.
Yeah. Without further ado, in that Preston video, that's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
I still haven't got my head chinned in for that, so that's a win.
Lovely.
Jokes.
But obviously, speaking of another team that obviously in another reality check, Bristol City obviously beating us 4-1, and now they're in a massive reality check after losing again to Leeds 2-1 away
Oh,
from home.
go away, Dan James, you Welsh fraud.
Oh, fucking hell. I was so close to getting this right, guys, and then Leeds got the winner. There we are. I said 1-1 as well. I really thought they'd give them a game.
Yeah. But I got this one right. Well done to me. I put 2-1 Leeds with Perot to score.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, just have that meme. Nice.
Oh, the classic. I know.
Yeah, Jack knows. There you
After
go.
Michael Rosen. That's what I say. He's a
and yeah,
meme
still
god, that
above
man.
Leeds, John. Yeah. Is it when you compare to against parachute teams like Leeds? Hope we do it, but can't see it myself. Yeah. Liam predicted. Why he said hello FC for Ipswich, for fuck's sake. 2-0 Leeds with Perot to score, so 2 points. Jack put 1-1. 1-1. Why'd you put 1-1?
I put 1-1 because I thought Bristol City would genuinely give them a game. They're not that bad of a side, and they got that late minute winner at Rotherham, didn't I? So I really thought they'd give Leeds a game, but no, they didn't at the end. I was close, to be fair, but then Leeds got the winner, didn't they?
Yeah. And then Darryl put 2-0 Leeds as well with Perot to score. But for Leeds, though, they are slowly climbing back up the table, and I think the quality speaks for itself. Their quality is very, very good, if I'm honestly going to say. But I like I said, I knew they would bounce back up very, very quickly. Simple as that. But they will definitely be around the playoffs. They could push for automatics, but at the moment, Ipswich and Leicester are pretty far away. But it depends how they get on throughout the rest of the season. It is a little early, but I think Leeds will get there. But for Bristol City, where are they now after that loss? 14. Where did I predict them? That's what I want to look at. Where did I predict them? Because I still have my predictions right here. Here we go. I predicted Bristol City to finish 10th, and Liam predicted them 11th. And I think I still have Jack's as well somewhere.
I had them 6th. I had Leeds 8th.
You had them 6th? Fucking hell.
Because I was impressed with the team, but then this was before Alex Scott departed.
Oh, okay. But obviously so far 14th. I don't know. I don't think they'll go a little higher, and also I don't think they'll go a little lower. I think that's probably where they will stay for this season, Bristol. I think they'll probably start finishing around mid-table again. That's all I think. Simple as that. Without Alex Scott, I don't think they're the same team as they were last year. There you go. But next game is another comfortable win for Leicester, and I think we should swiftly move on because I think literally nearly everyone put a Leicester win. So there you go.
Yeah.
Same for me and Liam with 1 point, but Jack getting 2. No, he didn't get 2. I put
I put 3-1 Leicester and Dewsbury Hall to score, so no, I didn't get 2 points.
Yeah, Darryl got 2. He put Vardy to score. There you go. There you go.
Silly boy.
Is this expected though? And surely they should go up, even if it's very
Yeah.
early,
But they are the favourites. They are the favourites, and it's well obviously
Yeah, Alex Neil. Yeah, John.
You know what?
Alex
I
Neil.
said this to Liam earlier. He's my favourite to be the next manager sacked, Alex Neil. Honestly,
Neil.
I said
Oh,
this to
Neil.
Liam earlier. I genuinely think he'll be the next manager sacked. Everyone will say it's Ainsworth, but I don't see it happening. QPR love him too much.
Wow, how do they love him too much?
Because he's a club legend for them.
Oh, get the fucking violins out. Like, fuck me.
Because that.
Fucking hell. I don't know. It's like it with fucking.
Well, it's like Harvey. It's like saying, we Chelsea fans hate Lampard because he's a shit manager for us. It doesn't always work.
But then there's all of them bloody lovely old try-hard fans. I say try-hard, but obviously all of the old fans saying, "Oh, we love Lampard. He can't leave. He's the heart and soul of this club." It's like it with Gareth Ainsworth. He's the heart and soul of this club. Piss off. Piss off. That's not right.
Let's stop talking about long
That's
hair.
got to be one of the quotes.
Let's just not talk about Professor Snape and let's just carry on going from what we were talking about. Is
long hair.
Yeah, but
no,
Leicester
I do
being
think
10 points
he'll
behind
be the next manager sacked, Alex Neil. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah, obviously Stoke being 21st right now, 2 points away from the bottom three. Oh dear. That's pretty much trouble for them, and let's quickly move on. And then 2-2 draw between Millwall and Hull City.
Traore did score. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Traore did score. So you did get a point for that, Jack.
Yeah, I said a draw as well, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I put a draw as well, and I got Philogene Bidace to score.
Oh,
Thank you.
happy days. Put it there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where is it? Come on.
There you go. Happy days. Fist bump to the camera. Happy days. He got next 2 games to save his job. I think that's against Leeds. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Leeds and Sunderland.
Ask.
Talking about 2 hard games.
Ask.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why are we playing that?
Why are we playing Mole the Tigers? We're not,
Oh my God.
Because it's
I'm
Hull.
telling you now, when they were doing that at Hull, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's
Mo
so
Diogo.
Yeah,
Mo
get it.
Diogo. It was so good. Yeah, I like on Jack's video. Jack's video as well. If you want to play my meme now, here it is.
I wonder.
No, nothing in that video beats the.
I wonder if this guy was
the
doing
beat
it.
drops when you two were sleeping.
I wonder if that guy was doing it.
I wonder, yeah.
He probably was. It's pie. He loves a bit of it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 points. Liam getting no points.
Guys, the best bit of the video was when the beat dropped for my music, and then it just showed Roseville and Liam on camera.
Yeah.
Not my idea, to be fair. I've got to give huge credit
Liam.
to the man at the bottom of this stream for that idea. So fair play to England on that.
Liam, we had our pants pulled down that day.
You absolute cunt!
I basically said to England on the coach, should I do this? And then that was it, sorted.
To be honest, I wasn't the most pissed. Liam is the most pissed about it because he just feels like he just got absolutely done over.
Well, he did. He did.
Yeah, he did. I'm fine with it, so who cares? It was actually pretty funny.
I love it really deep down. It's just all part of human life, sleeping.
Funny. Yeah, Jack got 1 point.
I'm pretty sure I got 2 points, a draw and Traore.
I don't know why I put 2. I don't know why I put 1.
This is a disgrace.
I don't know why I put 1, so let me change that. Sorry about that. But there you go. Now you got 2 points. Anything else? There you go. That's perfect. All right. There you go. Sorted. And then Daryl getting. Oh, Daryl should have had 2 points as well. I'm losing the plot today.
Did he get a draw as well? Fair enough.
Yeah, and he put Traore to score. So I am losing the plot today. Oh, fucking hell, Liam.
Yeah, Liam's not happy.
Liam's not happy about that. Don't worry, Liam. You didn't get any points for that, so I don't have to change yours.
Is that going to make his mood feel any better?
That's just me being an absolute twat there.
Yes, it was. I think
That's
it
just me
was.
being a twat.
I think you should apologise right now for that.
Where is it?
This is where.
Where is it?
No.
Where is it? Where is it?
No, 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 no.
That is his answer right there.
That's my
everyone.
answer. And let's move on. Fuck.
That's
Okay.
Liam's
Can we
answer.
stop it now?
I'm now commentating what these guys I work with are playing right now.
I know. I want to carry on with what we're doing.
So I'm now predicting who's playing every meme at this point.
That
Anyway,
was-
next game.
But two lion. Well, I say lion. One of them's a tiger and one of them's a lion. So that's all we could say. So, but yeah, Mill, 15th, and then.
But yeah,
Hull
to put it
69th.
bluntly, they're both cats at the end of the day.
You're not wrong. But do you think this season, though, for Hull, do you think they have a chance? Do you think they have a chance? Of
I
reaching
still
playoffs?
think they're a solid team. I really do. But again, depends on how they do in their next few games. Really, obviously, Millwall's got a tough game next. They're away at Preston. That's not going to be easy. Hull's got Southampton at home, so they're likewise. It's just it's the Championship again. You just got to get what you can, really. In all honesty, I mean, look, we're going to move on to it in a minute, but no one expected what's coming later on when Rotherham got a point at Southampton, and that. To be fair to them, that is an amazing point for them. You got to give them credit for that.
Yeah,
no one
and it annoys me because we're trying to get away from them, but now they're on 6 points, and they're 5 points behind us. Piss off! Just don't catch up to us. I don't think they will, anyways. But hey ho. But and for Millwall though, it's a lot different from where they were last season, and I feel like I don't think they will be fighting for the playoffs again this season. Their team is not as the same as they were, if I'm honestly going to say. Destined to forever finish 7th or 8th, and Hull might spend again in January. Fucking hell. That's madness. We'll beat them for you, boys. Don't worry. Thank you, Josh. If you do beat them for us, then I'll just give you a massive thumbs up.
he's on about Rotherham. I see. Fair enough.
Yeah. If you do beat them, then thumbs up. Thank you. But next game, obviously, Plymouth Swansea. I don't think anyone predicted a win for. I don't think anyone got any points, so let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. Blackburn 4, QPR 0.
They tore them apart. This just shows QPR's really poor form at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And it shows Blackburn's
Forward
proper
longer.
quality there with Schmodix, Sigurdsson and Dolan. And another bad day at the office for Gareth Ainsworth's side. Is it now worrying times for QPR? That's the main question.
They're not scoring enough. They've scored only 8 so far this season. They've conceded 20. They've scored the second fewest. The second fewest, only behind Wednesday.
Worrying
they've
times,
gotta
is it
pick
for
it up.
QPR, Harvey, England?
No comment, as my missus will have my head on a stick.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think we should better move on. Let's better move on. Shows Ainsworth probably a better singer than Football Manager. Wow.
Harsh. Very harsh.
Very harsh, yeah.
Very
Very
harsh.
harsh.
Bless
Don't
him.
say that. Don't say that to who we think we're talking about. So there you go. Don't say it to
Don't say it to Eden, or else she will hunt you down.
No, she'll come in the comment section now and just reply to all these messages and just back her team. The passionate backing.
Yeah. I will back Gareth Ainsworth. I will back that team. Yeah.
Funny thing is, I spoke to her Saturday about it, and she was backing him. She was backing Ainsworth.
Fair enough. But sadly true, yeah. He's a good League One manager, but not Championship. From Josh Russell. He did do well at Wickham though. I
literally saw it after the Coventry game on Instagram. It was just robbed straight away. That was it. I was like, she's backing her team. Fair play.
Yeah, robbed. Yeah, fair enough. But for Blackburn though, after that win takes them 1 place above Plymouth Argyle, set in 17th.
I think obviously still early days. At the moment, obviously this is early days, but at the moment, I think Blackburn's the most similar team to us at the moment. To be honest,
they are. Yeah.
If I had to pick one team, in the Championship at the moment.
Yeah, I feel
But
like that is
still
basically
October, isn't it?
the
We
similarity.
go to Ewood Park in March, and then we go
similar.
to Loftus Road in December, just before Christmas.
Who has Blackburn got next? That's a good question.
Blackburn have got
Oh,
Cardiff
at home.
at home next. QPR are away to Huddersfield next, which at the moment is a relegation battle.
That will end up being a draw. Or one of them
Rose's
teams
already
will end up
predicted.
getting a
Bloody hell, we
last
haven't even
minute
got
winner.
to the week yet.
Or one of them teams will end up getting a last minute winner, I'm telling you. But points wise for this game, though, 2 points for me, 2 points for Liam, 2 points for Jack, and 1 point for Darryl because he put 1-1 draw.
Yes, he is still injured, John. I just
Yes,
looked it
he
up.
is.
He's out. Well, it says calf injury, late October 2023, so he should be back soon.
Yeah, fair enough. But points wise, that is still decent points overall for most of the Argyle Way lads except for Darryl. And then the next one, 0-0 draw. It basically just shows that Sheffield.
And obviously,
Wednesday
the big news is that Wednesday have got a new manager in Danny Broll.
Yep.
That is their new manager replacing.
Have you got a joke
Cisco.
for that, Liam, or can't you think of one right now?
What's this?
For Sheffield Wednesday's new manager.
What's the new manager called?
Danny Broll.
No, I haven't got one.
We'll have to give
He'll
him a
come
bit
up
of
with
time.
one soon. Don't worry.
Come on, Wednesday!
Or we just play that instead.
That is. I think that is the joke about Wednesday at the moment. Actually, no, sorry, I said it wrong. It's Danny Roll, but no, it sounds similar.
Oh, John's already beat you to it.
John
Boys,
is the new
boys.
Liam.
Boys, I'm gonna shoot off. I've got to go. I'm gonna shoot off, but
Yeah,
No
no
worries.
worries.
I'll be on the next one.
Yes, on the way.
Keep it green. Keep it green. See you all at West
Yes,
Brom.
that's the
Green,
spirit.
green.
Bye.
See you later, boys.
See you later.
See you later. And thank you for Harvey England for coming on for today's review. And yet again, always lovely to have anybody on, but Harvey England, especially as he is an Argyle Way member.
Well, he's one of the holy quadruple.
He's one of our own, like all of the Argyle fans are saying.
I remember that was quality. That was quality. They've done it
Yeah.
to one of the Argyle Way members now. Now they need to chant that about
Savage
the
Josh, who? Savage Josh. But do you think? Obviously, I don't think Jake would want to hear it. But do you think, even with the new manager,
Well, they
coming
are the
in-
worst team in the league at the moment. I mean, that sums up the table.
Yeah, it basically does sum up the table right there, exactly. But do you think now? Obviously, I know it's only 11 games in, but do you think they are the favourites for the drop? For both of you,
Yeah, definitely.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Jack,
they don't look good at all at the moment.
fair enough.
Next week's a must win for them as well. They got a relegation battle against Watford next week, but if they don't win that, they look more in trouble.
Are they at
As it
home or
stands.
away? Oh, they're away from home at Vicarage Road. Woo! That's going to be a hard one. Very, very
It's
hard.
gonna be a hard one for both of them. They're both not doing very well.
Yeah. But points wise, no points for me, no points for Liam, 1 point for Jack, and no points for Darryl.
What did I say? 1-1 and Hellick to score. Yeah, and it ended 0-0.
Yep. And then the final one is the surprising result.
This
of
is the
Rotherham.
game that has buggered all our predictions up.
Yep. Just copy no Oasis on there, John. Yeah. They got huge next 3 games, I think. Wednesday. But let's just quickly move on from predictions because no one got that one right. So let's just quickly move on. Don't worry, that's not Adam Armstrong, that's Stuart Armstrong. So before anyone gets quickly, as he says, "Oh, I predicted Armstrong." It's Stuart Armstrong. Don't worry about it. But this is one of them results for Southampton, though, ain't it, Jack?
What's that? Sorry.
Well, and not being clinical in this game. If
No.
you look at the shots, 20.
No, it's not like Southampton either, because they're used to scoring so many goals, but they're used to conceding so many goals so far this season at the moment as well. But
Look at that.
this is a huge, at the moment, At the moment, if they want to at least finish in the playoffs this season, this is a huge blow for them. And
But take
fair
a
play
note
to
of these
Rotherham for
stats,
getting a
everyone.
point.
3.23 XG, 22 shots, 10 shots on target, 5 big chances, 4 big chances missed, 737 accurate passes, and 12 corners. That is ridiculous. And not scoring more than 1 goal is madness. And having 80% possession is even more of a joke as well. And Rotherham getting a goal. That's all we need to say about that. But if Rotherham are getting a point away from home against Southampton and we didn't even get a draw against them at home, is that scary points?
Well, we should have got a point against them. They robbed us, and I'm going to maintain that opinion. They robbed us.
Yep.
People call me too biased, but I'm genuinely not. I'm saying it as it is. We were so unlucky at home against Southampton.
Yep, fair enough.
But we didn't deserve to win it either. It should have been a draw. That's the way I see it.
But
Same with the
obviously,
Birmingham game
like
away.
we said though, chat, the next games are on the 20th to the 21st of October. So we will be back in
This championship season lives
a
on.
week
Actually,
and a half
before we
time.
go, can we get that article I showed Rosevere last night and Liam today? And I just want to see what the chat thinks about it for the time being. The supercomputers made.
Well, we don't. To be honest, do we really want to go through all of it?
It's up to you.
Because it's 1 hour and 45 minutes in, and it's 12:15.
I say it should only take 10 minutes anyway, maybe even less than that.
Yeah, go for it.
If you want to go for it, then yeah.
I just want to hear. I just want to hear what the chat honestly think at the moment about it.
We've got 4 people in here, and I think John and Josh are still in here. So
yeah, I'll try and.
I'm gonna go and get a drink quickly. Then 2 secs. I'll go
Oh,
and get a
yeah.
drink because I'm very thirsty. I'm very
I don't
thirsty.
blame you. I don't blame you at all.
No, it's Wednesday, not Thursday.
That's true. Liam does like to put that out there.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I'll try and get up a second, everyone. Because it is just it appeared on an article last night that Rosie and I were looking up. I'll try and be Rosevere's gone to get a drink. Obviously, while I'm waiting to get this up, actually, Liam, at the moment, what is your thoughts for the game against West Brom for next week?
Not really that confident, to be honest with you. I think West Brom will beat us.
Fair enough. Be interesting to see. But while I'm getting it up, actually, guys, for the time being, look out for the Cornish Jana channel on potentially Sunday evening, because Liam and I are going to watch a women's game on Sunday. It's between Argyle and Pompey. It's for the is it the Southern was it Liam? The Southern League for the women's
The Women's Premier Division,
That's
whatever.
it, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, Argyle's women are facing Pompey's. So no, we're gonna go to that. It's in Tor Point, just over the river, just over the Tamar. Should be an interesting game, but yeah, no, there's going to be a video about that, guys. So yeah, no, look out for that. And then of course, yeah, then we move on to West Brom next week away from home, which is going to be very interesting, of course. Oh, bloody hell, bear with me. Sorry about this, everyone. Because I did get it up earlier, so hang on, I'm gonna send it to myself. I'll do it that way.
Send it to myself.
It's always a way to do it, isn't it? Right. Come on. Right. Oh, bloody hell, piss off. That is my tabs being a pain in the arse.
The highest ground in the country.
Come on, Instagram, hurry up,
Okay.
because I don't want to keep the chat waiting. I don't want to keep Rosevere waiting. I don't want to keep Liam waiting. I don't want to keep myself waiting. Right. I'll now put it up.
Wee.
Come on. Right. So this was put on a Leeds journalist website called Yorkshire Evening Post. So this is what supercomputers got for the time being, and no, not now. Right. So at the moment, Rosevere's seen this already, so I'll just go for it. At the moment, they have got Sheffield Wednesday to come last on 34 points, rock bottom. So this is all there for you, chat, so you see what you think on all this at the moment. 23rd, they've got Rotherham, 37 points. 22nd, they've got QPR, 38
Long
points.
hair.
So the bottom three, as it stands at the moment, is their prediction. The supercomputer this is. So that is your bottom three that they genuinely think is going to go down as it stands. Now we'll get the rest up. 21st, surviving. They have got Huddersfield on 49 points. So that is an 11-point gap between Huddersfield and QPR. So that would, if that does happen, that would show how terrible the bottom three would be this season. But at the same time, none of them are less than 30 points anyway. They're not Forest Green from last season. So there is that. But yeah. We've got Huddersfield 21st on 49 points. And as we go on to the next page, wherever it's gone, and then they have us 20th on 53 points. What is your thoughts about that at the moment, Liam? Oh, shit. Hang on. No.
I'd happily take it, to be honest with you. Like I said, you're right.
Yeah, all the same. I think as a fan base and as a club, I think we would happily take that. 53 points, 20th place. I mean, that's 8 points off where I had us points-wise anyway. So, yeah, like I said, I take it. And that's a stunning wallpaper. I that's now my new background photo on my phone. So, yeah, lovely. Anyway, 19th just ahead of us, they got Blackburn, 54 points. 18th, they've got Watford on 55. 17th, they have got Birmingham on 57, which is probably my first disagreement so far as it stands. But again, early days, they might, but that's the next four. So we'll go on to the next page. 16th, they've got Cardiff on 61 points. Fun enough, the amount of points that I had us to finish back in July for my predictions. 15th, Stoke, also on 61 points. 14th, Preston on 62. And then 13th, Hull on 64 to start the full-on mid-table. In 12th, they've got Swansea on 65. 11th, Norwich, also on 65. I hate my mouse sometimes. It actually does that. 10th, also on 65, Millwall. So they've got the Lions to rise up the table as well. And then 9th on 66, Bristol City. So now we get closer towards the playoffs. In 8th, they got Southampton on 68. 7th, Coventry on 70, just missing out on the playoffs. 6th, I don't see this at all personally, but it could happen still at the end of the day. West Brom on 73. And then 5th, Middlesbrough on 74, which Liam has told me off camera he does not agree with at all. And then that leaves us with the top four. In no particular order, Ipswich, Leeds, Leicester, Sunderland. And they have now got Sunderland to finish 4th on 78 points. 3rd, Leeds on 81. 2nd, Ipswich on 87. So they would get automatics if that happens. Which means they've got Leicester to win the league, like most of us at the moment, but on 103 points, which is a staggering. That is 102, 101, 100, 99, 98, 97. That is a staggering 16 points clear ahead of the table. So I don't know. I mean, Rosevere's already said that he reckons Leicester will finish over 100 points as it stands.
I think they will.
Josh, unsurprisingly, as per the computer knows, because they've got Ipswich seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the updated supercomputer table, if anyone wanted to know. So there we have it.
Yeah,
So I guess that covers everything for this stream, I guess, boys.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, before we do end, we have the results for the predictions this week. So we'll go from lowest to highest, and that's how we usually do the points anyways. As I've updated them now, I had to change the points around a bit because I did get one of them wrong. So obviously for Darryl and Jack, I had to add one more point for them each. So Jack still got 8 points as the lowest.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I finished bottom this time.
And then Liam got 9, finishing third.
You won't be happy with that. Right then, drum roll, please. Who won it?
Yeah. So
is it the Northeast man or is it Mr. Rosevere?
Yeah. So Darryl finishing second with 11 points, and then me winning with 12.
Rosevere's roasting it at the moment. You are on form at the moment.
That's 3 weeks in a row now where, well, obviously the first week I drew with Liam at top, but
no, you're on top form right now, mate. Fair play.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back because I've still got all of the notes, except for week 5, which I don't have the notes for. I need to get the notes for them.
Well, I've got my notes for round 5 anyway. It's all saved on my notes.
You're able to get the notes back for week 5 because I need to know. I need to know the points for week 5, so I need to.
I only have my notes. I don't have you 3.
Yeah, but from
Or
week 1, I won the first week, and then Liam won the second, and Liam won the.
All I know is that I've won 1 week so far, and that was the week when Middlesbrough beat Southampton.
And then Liam winning. So Liam 3, me 1, and Jack none. So after 4 weeks, week 5 we don't know. Week 6, Liam with another win, so that is 4 for Liam.
Well, week 5, Harvey, was the week we played Blackburn at home.
Yeah, and then Liam with 5 wins. Liam with 5 wins after week 7.
I mean, I'm only on the 1 win so far, which was round 9.
And then week 8, Jack winning.
No,
1.
it was week 8. Sorry, it was week 8.
Week 8, Jack winning 1. Week 9, me and Liam drawing, but that still counts for 1 each.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
I'd say put a 0.5 each for a draw. I reckon.
But we're still drawing though, so it's still 1 each.
True.
So
yeah.
And then week 10, me getting 1, and then obviously this week me getting another 1.
Yeah, Rosevere's on the form right now.
Yeah. So Liam's on 6 or 7. I think Liam's on 7.
Something like that. Yeah.
So
he's
1,
HMS
2,
pissed the league at the moment.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Liam's on 7, and I'm on 4. Jack's on 1.
Say again.
So Harvey England hasn't won 1 yet.
No, he hasn't.
How many am I on? 7.
7. So you've won 7 weeks.
And I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see his celebrations the minute he finally wins one.
I can't remember the last time Harvey England has actually won a week.
I'm pretty sure it was last season some point, surely.
Yeah, I think it was last season, yeah. Because I've still got notes from week 39, match week 39 from last season.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, that's a long time ago. Wow. Oh my god, yeah, I've still got loads from last season.
Wasn't that when we played Morecambe away? Round 39.
I'm not sure. I've got the last week of the 9. No, match week 44. Oh, yeah, here we go. Match week 46.
That
who
was
won the
Port
last
Vale
week?
away. Yeah,
Jack won that one as well. So Jack won the
did,
last
yeah.
week of the season. That's it.
You know what did it for me that week though? When Fleetwood drew with Ipswich, that won us the league.
Definitely. That definitely did do it. But 2 hours in to the stream, we're going to call it there. Thank you all so much for watching today. It has been a very, very nice stream. Obviously, a nice little chilling stream. It's his QPR girlfriend jinxing him clearly.
dear.
They just cursed right now as a club. Wow. Yeah, what a way to end. But thank you all so much for watching. So far this season, we have been on the rise very, very quickly. So far this season has been absolutely amazing. Thanks to all of you lovely people. And the donation from Charlton fan as well sums it all up, really, of how well we're doing this season. Thank you all so, so much. It's been absolutely incredible. If you haven't hit the like button on these streams already, it would be amazing if you did, and subscribe to the channel. And Jack can finish it off in style. There we go.
See you all for the next one, guys. Get behind the team, keep it green, up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. See you at West Brom, guys. Take care.
See you later, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.